Now, where are you from?
I'm originally from Summer Hill, you know, stomping ground. After Summer Hill, I left Summer Hill like 13 years old. Then I moved out here to Decatur and stuff, you know what I mean? That's my stomping ground, Decatur, really, everything to me. Glenwood, you know, them people, man, it's like, you know, me being from Atlanta, they like my step brothers and step sisters. And they just took me in. So since then, real talk, I can't do nothing but tell you the truth. I'm from Glenwood. Glenwood is everything to me.
Now, what was the reason for the move from Summerhill at 13 to Decatur,
Oh,
Glenwood?
To try to better our lives and stuff, you know. We wanted better schools, better jobs. That's what we were thinking, but tell you the truth, we end up moving out there. And it ended up kind of being the same thing, though, you know what I'm saying? It looked better, but at the end of the day, it was the same thing.
Now, what was it like for you growing up in Summerhill? What was it like for you growing up in Decatur, or Glenwood of Decatur? Give me paint the whole picture for us.
Like growing up in Summerhill, like, that was like the trenches. That was real, it was more of the trenches, like, you just gotta fend for yourself for everything. You gotta scratch for every penny, it's like that in Decatur too, but like you got more opportunity though. You know what I'm saying? Like you like more opportunity in Decatur. More people willing to lend out a little hand which in like Summerhill area, like it wasn't like that. When every man for himself. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was out there. But in Decatur, you know, it's a little different. You know what I mean? A couple people are laying out a hand here and there to help you out. You know?
Would you consider your upbringing rough?
Oh yeah. One of the roughest. You know, I came from nothing.
What was your roughest moment, or one of your roughest moments?
Man, I got millions of roughest moments I could tell you about. Like, I've been homeless before. Me, my mom, my sisters, we done been homeless. So, you know, like I could tell you, main story I could tell you, like it was like a year ago. A year ago. I was just moving around so fast. You know what I mean? I'm in and out one dude's house, wherever I'm at. Boom. So, you know what I mean? We was homeless last year. Our house burnt down. We got nothing from that. You know what I mean? Like I say, no pictures of when I was a kid. No, none of that. All that burnt up. We ain't got nothing no more. So, you know what I'm saying? Full blown is a blessing to me. I'm on now. So, I'm doing all right.
Now, how does that work? I guess you had a house or apartment?
Yeah, we had, it was like my mom's apartment, so I was moving around so much. I wasn't never there though, you know what I'm saying? Just drop off stuff here and there always, you know what I'm saying? Keep moving, you know. This girl, you know how that go. I just moving around, but
And the fire started in your actual apartment, or did it start in another person's apartment?
It was like a little boy. They said he was out there, I don't know, he was playing with some matches and some gasoline, and he was playing with the grass, I don't know, and he burnt up the apartment, you know. Saying, look, I was just talking to the little boy like a week before it happened, like telling him like, bro, you need to get yourself together or whatever. He like, I am Mookie. And I ain't gonna lie, like 2-3 weeks later, he ended up burning my full house down, everything in it, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody who was around it, they lost everything, you know what I'm saying?
Any like renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, stuff
we
like
ain't
that?
have none of that. So like, that's what I'm saying, it's a whole like bounce back you had to do. We ain't had none of that. No renter's insurance, no home insurance. So like you lose everything and you just start from scratch.
Now, was your family home at the time when that happened?
Yeah, my mama was in I think my mama, my nephew, and my mama husband who she talked to, they was in there. Like my mama had to jump out the roof, you know what I mean? I mean jump out the window, you know what I mean? 2-story. My mama, older lady, she had to do that. That's the strongest lady in the world to me, you know. One of the best people.
How'd you hear about it?
Oh man, I was hearing about it. Like they telling me when it was happening, they were talking to me on the phone. I was on the way, and I was just trying to get there. When I finally get there, my mama, I see her walking up the street. She like, Mookie, you know I jumped out that window. I did that. I was like, oh, you crazy. You know, well, she did that. So you know what I mean. Thank God, she made it. So yeah.
For somebody that's never been in a situation like that with a fire, right? And got to start from scratch. What happens the next day? So you lose everything. Now tell me the process of what happens like the next couple of days, the weeks. How does the bounce back happen?
I was different than most people. Most people have help, but like, you know, we end up getting our family. Our family did start coming in for, you know what I'm saying, get everybody somewhere to live until we got a chance to get our apartment back. But it ain't like we get our apartment back, and my mama get an apartment back, and they get all their stuff back. They don't get nothing back, you feel me? They get nothing back, like, you know what I mean? They gave them a couple of things. It was nothing though. But that's the first time I ever seen something like that where you don't get nothing back from a fire that burnt it. You had nothing to do with it. But I can't even really explain it because like still to this day we got nothing for it. So me trying to explain the story, it really ain't gonna make no sense at the end of the day. 'Cause I can't, it ain't the ending to it. Like we still ain't got nothing back. Never.
But okay, somebody watching this might be going through a similar experience,
Yeah,
right?
like
Lose everything, whether it's a natural disaster or something like a fire.
Right.
And they might be watching this and, you know, want to hear your advice on or your experience and how you got to bounce back. So what's the first thing you or your family had to do, or what are some of the steps to get back to some sort of normalcy?
Our steps was just really just staying humble and just doing what we do. We just really went on about our life. We didn't really sit around and wait for nobody to give us nothing. We just went on about our lives and made everything happen for ourselves. Like everything we got today, we did it on our own. Didn't nobody help us, so we just grind. You know what I mean? We couldn't worry about it. It was over with. When you lose everything, man, most likely, just don't worry about it. Just go on to the next chapter. At the end of the day, God got a plan for you. You gonna win.
Didn't have any shoebox money that got lost up in the fire, did you?
It was a lot of stuff lost in the fire. You know what I mean? It wasn't no shoebox money in that fire, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost a lot of tennis shoes, not no shoebox money. Nah.
Now, there's different levels of homelessness, right? And you mentioned you and your family were homeless. I don't know if you were homeless prior to this situation or this was the situation you were referring to as homeless, but there's different levels of homelessness. What level of homelessness were you on? Were you just going from a friend's house and that sort of thing, living on couches type of thing, or did you have to really hit the streets type? Did it ever get that bad?
It been that, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I really wasn't talking about that last shit. That was just something that recently happened. We've been homeless before when we were young kids, you know what I'm saying?
Describe it.
Shelters and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Shelters.
That's why I be like, I thank God for everything I got going on right now, because a lot of people don't know my story, and it's really time for them to hear it anyway. But, you know, I've been homeless, like, for real, out on the streets, had nothing, you know. Me, my sister, and my mom. Me, both of my sisters and my mom. We was out there, like, most people won't believe it.
Asking for money type thing on the street?
We never really asked for money. We always try to get ourselves in a better situation than to ask for money. Like, I mean, can we come live with you for a minute? You feel me? Can we come live with you for a minute? Till my mama finally got her situation straight, she got her stuff together, we was gone, you feel me?
How long were you guys homeless for, if you can estimate?
Most like, and with my whole family, like our whole family, we didn't been at homeless that long, like, but maybe like I can say like a week or two, maybe at the most. But trust me, most people don't never go that long with just not, you know what I'm saying, your whole family, not just, you know what I'm saying, just
I
you.
see, yeah.
Like me, I done been out plenty of times, you see what I'm saying? I done got kicked out before hundreds of times, but it don't count until your whole family out on the street, you feel me? That's a difference. So, you know.
Any advice? Somebody watching this that just hit that homeless level?
My only advice I got when my mama taught me, stay prayed up. You got to stay prayed up. You know what I mean? Prayer change everything, man. I swear it do. But, like, stay prayed up and you'll get whatever you need. 'Cause it all going to work out in your favor in the end, but, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm doing this rap thing and I'm at the most happiest point in my life, you know what I'm saying? So.
Now, growing up, what type of student were you in school?
Oh, man, I'm telling you the truth, I always was in trouble, man. I was in trouble all the time. I stayed in trouble, I was fighting all the time. So.
You were the aggressor or you were defending yourself?
Man, most of the time I was defending myself, or it looked like I was, I don't know.
You had haters or something? What was the deal? Why were so many people trying to fight you?
I wasn't. I'm saying I can't say I was always getting attacked. You feel me? Like, you know, you got homeboys playing around. Sometimes it get a little aggressive, so you know how that go. But I ain't gonna lie, I always looked at like the good boy, so the teacher used to take up for me a lot. I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if I won the fight. Even if I won the fight, the teacher take up for me. I don't know. It was just like that. I don't know.
Graduated high school?
Nah, I had got out in 11th grade, you know what I'm saying? I was playing basketball. I was really into basketball. And basketball wasn't working for me, so I was like, man, selling little drugs, that was working. So I was like, it wasn't even working. It was just something I was doing. And you know what I'm saying? It was just something I was doing my time. Then that's what it was.
But you're almost done. I mean, 11th grade. You got one more year to go.
I know it. That's why. Man, it was basketball. Basketball really threw me off a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to play basketball by the time I got in 11th grade. And I was up there at Columbia, and they were like, "Nah, man, you gotta complete a whole semester before you can even get on the court." I'm like, man, next year, y'all ain't gonna even let me touch the floor. You feel me? Cause I ain't even really, y'all don't know what I can do. You feel me? The players know, but the coaches don't. So I'm like, and they had a system set up how they wanted it set up. Pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. I like to play. So that's what that was. I don't know. I was just done with it. I was like, know what I mean? Real tight rolled through the whole time because I wanted to play basketball. I was like, I'm done. And then, like most knuckleheads, just left. I'm telling you, I just left.
No, never had a thought to get the GED or none of that?
Yeah.
You did have a thought?
Yeah.
But you didn't do it?
Nah, I didn't do it.
No thoughts of college?
Yeah, I had big dreams of college. I had scholarships. I was in the 5th grade of college, you feel me? Doing art and stuff like that, but you know.
So 11th grade, after that, you drop out and you go into the streets?
Yep.
And then the music came after that?
Yep. That's soon as I get in the street, the music came.
Okay, so as soon as you got out of high school and dropped out, you were into the music.
I was into the music, yep.
Now, what do you say to somebody kind of in a similar situation? They have one foot in the streets, they're about to finish school, about to finish their high school education.
Man, that's the best thing. You got to finish. Like, even though I didn't finish,
But after, I'm saying somebody about to graduate and choosing the next step in their life, right? Mm-hmm. To remain in the streets or continue their education. What do you tell somebody in that situation? They're already one foot in, one foot out. Mm-hmm. High school just ended. They got to make the next decision in their life. What do you tell that person?
It'll be the time for them to make the biggest choice in their life. They gotta let one go. You feel me? And you gotta let the streets go. Really, if you want to pursue your career though, you gotta let the streets go. The streets ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't. They don't go together. You feel me? Streets and trying to have a career like that, it ain't gonna go together.
Now, what about somebody that wants to do music? And not necessarily be a rapper in front of the camera. It could be another role in the music industry. But they're about to get out of high school. Do you tell that person, go straight into the music? Or do you tell that person, continue your education and do music at the same time? What do you advise?
Like, my situation's so different for me telling them, like, because I could tell them that, but, like, how I feel, I could tell them, try to do both. But that was so hard for me, you know what I'm saying, trying to do both at the same time. I'm like, I mean, it wouldn't be me telling them the whole truth. Like, I feel like I had to really let a lot of stuff go just to put my focus on this, you feel me? I really had, that's what I felt like. But maybe if they bright like that and they all that good, they need to do both, man. I do both. I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather for them to do both. If they can do it, you know what I'm saying?
Now, looking back at your life, hindsight 2020, do you wish you would have continued your education? Or do you wish you would have just got straight to the music like you are now, no regrets type of thing? Or if you could turn back the hands of time, what would you have done?
I would have completed everything I had going on. I would have got done with all that. I would have did the whole education thing. I would have did everything right, you feel me?
What was your parents' thoughts on you not continuing the education and stuff?
You know, it's really like, I got a mom and a dad in my life, but, you know, my dad, he one of them on and out, you know, he missed the pit stop. I love him to death, though, you know what I'm saying? But what my parents think, man, my parents love me regardless. What I do, I can't do no wrong. I can't do no wrong.
Jobs you had growing up, if any?
I was hustling, always hustling.
Never had a real job?
Yeah, I had a real job. I don't know, I was about like I don't know. I was young. I was young back in the day.
What'd you do?
I worked at Burger King. Yeah.
Quit that
That
job?
wasn't a good job for me though. 'Cause there was too many girls there, and they wouldn't let. If I tell you the truth, like it'd be crazy. Like it was so many girls there. My dad said they wouldn't let me work. They was always doing stuff. Like they wouldn't never let me get no work in. So that's another thing. The girls, they always threw me off.
Quit that job? Got fired from that job?
Yeah, I got fired. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I got
For what?
fired.
What'd you do?
I was no call, no show. I got fired. But I see him every day, though. He said, don't you thank me for firing you? Look at you. You're a rapper now. I was like, yeah.
Any crazy stories dealing with that job? Anything out of the norm?
Nah, just a lot of girls. That's it.
Now, both parents are in your life, you had mentioned.
Uh-huh.
They separated?
Yeah, they separated.
How old were you?
I never remember my parents ever being together.
Ah.
My dad a Rolling Stone, you know.
Now, when you say Rolling Stone, how many siblings do you have?
How many siblings? I got four stepbrothers and three sisters from my mom. You know, we call stepbrother because they my dad's son. 4 stepbrothers and 3 sisters from my mom.
And where do you fit in all that? Are you in the middle, or are you
Yeah, I'm
towards the top?
right in the middle. Cause I'm my mom's only son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right in the middle.
Anybody else raps in your family aside from yourself, or just you?
In my family, no nobody else rap. Just me. Yeah.
What does your family think about your rap career?
Oh, they love it. They love it. They love it. They loving with everything I got going on right now.
Parents have been supportive?
Man, big supporters. Big supporters.
Have
They're
they
my
ever
biggest supporters.
Have they ever seen you perform?
Mom's never seen me perform. She want to come to my shows and stuff, but like, my mom, you know, she a church going lady, man. I don't need her at my show. They be turned up. You know, it's like I told all them girls and stuff.
Not yet.
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Now, in regards to your parents, what's the worst thing you put them through? You named a lot of stuff, but...
worst thing I put them through,
yeah.
Going to jail. That's it.
What'd you go to jail for?
I don't know. I went to jail 2 times. I went to jail for first time for possession of. It was a gun and some drugs and some little other stuff, but it went. But you know, they threw it out. I beat the case, so it's over with. And I had another little small case. They wasn't never that big, but like people not used to me going to jail. You feel me? 'Cause that ain't something that happened to Mookie Mardi Gra, but hey, ain't nobody perfect, so. You know.
Now, we talked about a variety of subjects in regards to your upbringing, but what's your overall message to the youth? What would you tell them at this point?
Like what I really want to tell them, I want to tell them, like, just really stay in school, you know what I'm saying? Stay positive, because there's so much negativity out here, like, you know what I mean? It's so much negativity, we don't need no more, you know what I'm saying? We don't need no more negative stuff going on. People dying every day out here. You know what I'm saying? I be around it every day, you feel me? I'm not like the other rappers. I be in the hood. I still be in the hood. Big Dog told me don't be in the hood. But I be in the hood still. And I promise you, none of your other favorite rappers be in the hood. None of them. I never see them. But, you know, they just rap about this stuff because they want y'all to, you know, believe everything they say. But, like, they never in the hood. I'm in the hood. It ain't all good, man. Y'all, you know what I mean? Get your education, get you a business, get your trade. You know what I mean? I be learning from people that's over me. They be teaching me stuff. So get your trade, get you something going on, man, with yourself, man.
But some people say that. Some people say that when you get successful and you make it, right, the point is not to be in the hood anymore.
Yeah, of course. Trust me, I want to get out. I'm on my way out the hood now. I want them to get out the hood. You feel me? Everybody, we gotta migrate. Everybody, we gotta get out. Cause the situation and what's going on out there ain't nothing but killing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I'm getting out the hood. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't rapping to stay in the hood. I don't want to stay in the hood. Trust me. Just because I be in the hood every day, I'm just letting them know, like, facts. I really be in the hood. Like, everything glitter ain't gold. Everything ain't pretty. We make it look good, but hey, in the night when you gotta sleep, like, worrying about who around you, you gotta wake up every second. Cause come on, man, they know I've been doing it for years, but you know, Feel what it is, my eye, you know what's going on.